I am responsible for a team of about 10 people, and we have two main focus areas. So one of them is forest sector innovation, and then the other side of the branch is Indigenous opportunities to develop projects in their home communities that they're interested in pursuing.
Working with Gustavo has been amazing, and with Indigenous people, it's really hard to build trust. There's power in partnerships, there's power in networking, and working with Gustavo has given us hope in terms of the vision that we have to returning to living off the land.
Being able to source building materials locally is important for the communities because it gives them more autonomy to do what they want with their own territory. One of their priorities is to build housing for their community members. The idea was to then consider a project that looked at tiny homes for individuals that are single or have a small family, using fiber that comes from the local forest. As a starting point, getting your mill up and running again, and then we can start adding some other options and opportunities to it.
This work is definitely creating, a better future for our children yet to come.
Western red cedar, looking at bark. These are dyes or tannins or both. I aspire to be a leader that allows for people to experiment, for people to bring new ideas to the table with an open mind so that we can consider what projects we can pursue or support in the future. A circular bioeconomy looks at using materials that would normally be considered waste and using this waste to produce new things. We're supporting a project over at FPI that looks at using bark tannins for fish leather production. You're basically using two waste streams, combining them and creating a new product that has a lot of value.
He's got a very quiet and calm nature about him. He's very knowledgeable in the topics that he is responsible for. And this is where Gustavo really uses his skill set to take ideas that work in a lab or a controlled situation and make them into products that can help the forest industry within British Columbia.
Gustavo's approach as a leader is to cultivate the innate talents and skills in those around him. Working in such an innovative field is one thing, but working with Indigenous communities within that field is something I don't think just anyone can do and do well, because Indigenous communities, nations, businesses, leaders, entrepreneurs need to be equitable partners around the table for the forest sector to truly evolve. We need people like Gustavo in the public service to build up new leaders and to bring that standard of integrity into all that we do.
Outside of work, I still try to multitask and do too many things at once. I recently bought a house. One of the things that I've always wanted to have are chickens, and I really like the fact that I can produce food at home now, so I do some gardening and I can get some fresh eggs every day.
In terms of Gustavo's leadership, I think that he could do whatever it is that he desires. Bioproducts is probably where we need to go in the future of the forest industry, and Gustavo in particular can really make a meaningful difference.